Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, Mad Mike. And look, man, despite the loss, I'm in a pretty good mood, dog. I'm in a pretty freaking good mood. All right? A lot of Falcons fans are probably still pissed off because we lost another game, but this is encouraging for me. This is encouraging for your boy, Mad Mike, man. I'm just going to be real. This game went down a whole lot better than I thought it would. All right, a whole lot better than I thought it would. We did pretty freaking good. Just going to be honest, man. Um, this is exactly how I thought the offense would look. But the most thing that I'm irritated is two things that I'm irritated with. Two things that I'm irritated right off the bat is play calling. Play calling from Dirk Koetter. We finally see why the offense has been struggling. We finally see the truth behind the matter of the offense. We finally see that Dirk Koetter has been trying to put his stamp on this offense instead of this offense being exactly what we know they could be. I saw Matt Ryan with a play calling sheet in his hand. Greg Knapp looks to me, I'm just speculating, looks to me like Matt Ryan and Greg Knapp were calling the plays. I'm just going to be real from what I saw. I'm just going to be real for what I saw. I could be wrong. There's a chance that I'd be wrong. But I'm going to do my investigating on this. I'm going to do my research on this. And I'm going to give you guys, or was it Greg Knapp and Matt Ryan calling the game? Because if it's Matt Ryan and Greg Knapp doing that thing on the offensive side of the ball, some major concerns I have. Some major concerns that I have, dog. This is a major concern if it is. All right? I'm just going to be honest. This offense looked absolutely amazing. It looked exactly the way it did in 2016. This is the reason why I said, baby. This is why I said it. I said it. Oh, yeah, I said it. I said it, baby. That Dirk Koetter would be a key to victory. His play calling with Matt Schaub was a highlight for me from the very beginning. You guys can check out the video. I just made it yesterday. You guys can see it for yourself. I said it was going to be a key to victory. A major concern for me. Because I knew that if Dirk Koetter was forced to be a play caller, Matt Schaub would look so much better, and this team would look so much better. Now, we know for a fact, Falcons fans, what the issue has been this entire time. Dirk Koetter trying to put his stamp on this Atlanta Falcons team. With all these long, deep developing plays, the offensive line look absolutely atrocious. And they look like this. This is just almost the exact same offensive line last week. And you see what good play calling does for the offensive line. This is just almost exactly the way it works in New England. Stop with these long developing plays. Get your quarterback in rhythm. Get your offensive line in rhythm. This dude threw for almost 400 yards after we traded Mohamed Sanu away. And this offense still put up 400. Good play calling. This is what happens when you take the time out to get your offensive line and your play and your quarterback in the rhythm. And Matt Schaub is not the greatest quarterback, okay? The dude can barely throw the ball down the field, but he made some great throws. And the run after the catch, the yak yards for the Falcons were absolutely amazing to take. You seen Devontae Freeman catching the ball out of the backfield. We saw Brian Hill make plays. This is what a balanced offense is supposed to look like. I haven't seen this from the Atlanta Falcons in a long time. This looked exactly like the Kyle Shanahan offense with Matt Ryan. Why? Because we finally did what we do best, and that's run a short and immediate passing game and run the freaking ball. This is what winning football for the Atlanta Falcons. This is what the Falcons offense is supposed to look like. This is how it's supposed to run. We're not and will never be a deep throwing team. And this is what frustrates me. This offense needs to stay. This is how it should be. Force teams to blitz so you can use these short intermediate routes to take advantage of the blitzing. But for whatever reason, Dirk Koetter thinks he's just going to take those 5-7 step drops and just throw the ball deep to Julio and Calvin Ridley. Look, man, you got to get these guys in the rhythm and then take your shots. Focus on getting the offensive linemen in rhythm before we worry about throwing the ball deep. So the offense looked absolutely great. The second thing that stood out to me, and I lied to you guys. I want to say this right now. I want to apologize to all the Atlanta Falcons fans right now. Everybody who supports your boy, I lied. I lied, bro. And I kind of feel bad about saying this. Okay? I feel bad saying this. But I told you guys that I would never pick on a player. I told you guys that I would never pick on a guy. I said that I would never take my time out to make sure that Falcons fans know that a guy sucks. I told you guys this, and I apologize. All right? And I apologize. But I got to say this. Devondre Campbell is absolute freaking trash. Okay? I don't know how many times I can say this over and over again. But Falcons fans, Devondre Campbell is absolute garbage, okay? Absolute trash. And I'm not trying to pick on this guy. I'm trying to focus on one thing. How can we improve? And we cannot improve until Devondre Campbell is completely off of this team. I saw great plays from Sheffield. I saw good plays from Isaiah Oliver. KZ looked good playing free safety. Ricardo Allen playing strong safety. Deion Jones. Everyone. Vic Beasley, Tack McKinley, Grady Jarrett. These guys look damn good today. All right? These guys look damn good. But Devondre Campbell needs to go. And I don't know why Dan Quinn continues to have this guy on the field. But this guy is absolute trash. Okay? And like I said, I lied to you guys. I apologize. But I don't feel sorry for saying it. But Devondre Campbell needs to go. There was so many. It gets to a point where not only I'm singling out him, we got guys on Twitter. You have Rundy Barber saying to himself, "What the hell is Devondre Campbell doing?" Like these are football players saying that Devondre Campbell sucks right now, and he's costing his team, his defense, a lot of big plays. We're talking about huge plays. There was a play on the goal line. I don't know if you guys remember this. Everyone should remember this. But there was a play. There was a play on the goal line where it was just Carson and Devondre Campbell. For whatever reason, Devondre Campbell, one-on-one, it was just him and Carson, and he goes and misses everything. He misses everything. You know what I'm saying? He misses every freaking thing. This dude missed everything. The guy scored. Campbell didn't know where he's supposed to be. Still doesn't know what he's supposed to be. Still has no clue what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing. He's still not doing it. Everybody damn inboxing me. Look, I told you about this, dog. Why everybody got to inbox me right at this time? Know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. This is absolutely insane to see Devondre Campbell over and over again cost his team big plays, and like everybody's steady improving except for Devondre Campbell. And like I said, I'm trying my best not to pick on the guy, but this dude is absolute trash, dog. Jermaine Grace needs to play. We saw 4-year Olakun play today, and he looked dang on good. He looked damn good. 4-year Olakun made a couple plays here, but he needs more playing time. But it's kid, it's Devondre Campbell did not play as many snaps, but he still played too many snaps for my liking. He needs to go. All right. Appreciate everybody for joining, man. Um, 58 people in there. If you guys just go ahead, if you're new to the channel, man, just go and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so your boy can know exactly, how many guys, how many gals have been in this live chat, man. I love doing the live chats, man. Random, you guys, again, Byron Borkin. I'm like I'm with you, dog. I'm really happy with what I saw today. We did not see a team that is purposely trying to lose games. These guys are still out here competing, and I know a lot of people's like, look, we need to pick. We need to pick. We need to get a top pick. Look, maybe we do. Maybe we do need to get a Chase Young. Maybe we need to go out and get, Isaiah Simmons. Like maybe we need to go and get an impact player. Maybe we do need that on the defensive side of the ball. But what we need more than just players is that mentality that we will never quit. We will never quit despite what our record looks like. We will never go down because of our record. We just let teams run over us. No, we don't need that. We don't need that mentality with us. So Falcons fans, if this is you, you want the Falcons just lose on purpose and tank? Come on, bro. I can't, me personally, I just can't tank on purpose. I don't want to see my team tank on purpose. I want you guys, if you're not good enough, you're just not good enough. I don't want to see you tank on purpose. Well, that's a losing mentality. We're just going to lose on purpose because we suck. Like, come on, bro. You got to have confidence in yourself. You got to get a fan something to cheer about. Even though it's 1-7, got to get a fan something to look forward to. And how can you stand as a man and say, guess what? I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. You got a lot of Falcons fans out here. They claim to be so loyal. They claim to love their team, but you saying to yourself, we need to tank for Tua. You know what I'm saying? Tank for all these Chase Young. Tank for Chase Young. That's no guarantee that Chase Young is going to be any good. Look at Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney, you guys wanted to trade for him today. You guys wanted to trade for Jadeveon Clowney today. You guys not today, but you guys wanted Jadeveon Clowney, and today you got to see Jadeveon Clowney, and he wasn't really that disruptive. I could look. You would have lost a first-round pick for Jadeveon Clowney, a guy that's barely making an impact with the Seattle defense. We ran through them like a $2 hooker. Okay? We ran through that Seattle defense like a $2 you know what. All right? Over 500 yards running total against this Seattle team. This is the guy that you wanted to trade for. Falcons fans. This is what you guys wanted to trade for. Jadeveon Clowney. He was going to change everything on the defense. And we just ran through Seattle. 2027. Matt Sharp looked like he looked like his old self. Back in Houston days. Besides that one pick. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. Everybody wanted Bradley, not you, dude, but like it's a lot of I see a lot of people on Twitter and social media, Facebook, all over the place. We wanted to trade a first round pick for Davion Clowney, and that Seattle defense gave up almost 500 yards. Let me look at the stats, but they gave up nearly 400, if not 500 yards total to a Matt Ryan less offense. And to address another thing, come on, Sam. No, no, that was not a fumble. That was not a fumble. All right, that was not a fumble. The refs screwed us again, like they always do. I'm sorry, but for me, that was not a fumble. That was clear to me that that wasn't a fumble, man. But that's just my take. Anybody else probably saw something completely different. But I didn't think that was a fumble by Devontae Freeman. The guy butt was down. The ball was not out. Coming out, maybe, but it wasn't out. I don't think that was a fumble. But that dude was down, man. But it was a couple of plays that bogus crap on Julio Jones saying he pushed off like the refs, man. Look, the refs. This is why a lot of fans is just so turned off by the NFL and these refs, man. They're so inconsistent, and it shows that they just have favoritism. They don't care about getting it right. It's all about favoritism, dog. It's favoritism. Sharp looked good, and a lot of people were saying earlier too. They said Sharp need to retire. Look, I can go back. I can go back and I can post the comments for my preseason videos. A lot of people said that he need to retire. Know what I'm saying? But that man did a damn good job in the place in the absence of Matt Ryan. When we finally get to see what Russell Gage. Let's be honest, man. We should have gotten rid of Muhammad Sanu earlier. Maybe we probably would have had an impact player for Muhammad Sanu, but we should have gotten rid of Muhammad Sanu earlier this season. There's no reason why we should have kept him. I mean, now that we have a second round pick from the Patriots, it's still good, but we see what this offense is much more explosive for Russell Gage. I love what I saw for Russell Gage. I love what I saw for Austin Hooper. We saw Devontae Freeman catching the balls out of the backfield. This offense looked damn good. Julio Jones is Julio Jones. Calvin Ridley. This offense looked efficient. It looked fast and it looked well oiled. A well oiled machine. All right. But Schaub was 39 of 52 for 460 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Julio Jones 10 for 152. Calvin Ridley for 70. Austin Hooper 6 catches, 65 yards. Devontae Freeman 8 catches for 63 yards. Russell Gage 7 catches for 58 yards. Justin Harley 2 for 23. Like, this was a good game. Tyler Davidson with a sack. Grady Jarrett with the sack. We got consistent pressure from Vic Beasley. Vic Beasley was all over the field. He was covering. He was rushing the passer. He was a spy. Vic Beasley was doing everything. We saw a much better game from Vic Beasley and his Falcons defense in its entirety. So I love what I saw from these guys. We saw a good game from Bailey Claiborne. Devondre Campbell looked like trash as usual. Love what I saw from KZ and Ricardo Allen. But look, man, this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens when you call a complete game and not trying to throw the ball deep every single play. You know what I'm saying? So I love what I saw. I love what I saw from this offense. A lot of people not as happy with this offense as me, but I love what I saw. I didn't see any quit. Jarvis Williams was good. KCW 33527. Matthew Cotton, Master Rocket, Daniel Bell, what's good, man? GA Gamer. Yeah, man. It's we gave up 24 in the first half, but that's a good thing. That's what I like. That's what I like, man. And that's why I say defensively, we gotta just. This team is just young. This team is young, still learning. But I didn't see any quit in this team. We took it to Seattle in the second half of the game. Defensively, we just have a lot of guys that have no idea what the hell they are doing. This is not, a lot of time, this is not on coaching. Because if it was just simply coaching, we wouldn't have given up seven points in the second half. We gave up 3 points in the second half. We gave up 3 points. Hold on. It was 20. No, I have to go back and look, but I think it was 20. It was 24. Hold on, let me see. Let me see the score. Got to go back and look at the score. Yeah, we only gave up 3 points in the second half. 3 points in the second half. So that's telling me that Dan Quinn, these guys are coaching. They're doing a good job coaching. The issue with the Atlanta Falcons is the young and the communication in the beginning in the beginning of the game is lacking, and that's leadership, and that comes with experience. This is why you have guys, veterans on your team who have been there. The Falcons haven't had this type of struggling. The struggle under Dan Quinn. Back in Mike Smith days, yes, we've been here. But we've never truly been this bad with Dan Quinn. So I'm going to say another thing, Falcons fans. And you guys are probably going to moan and groan when I say this. And I'm going to make a video on this. I'm going to continue to make a video and expand on this. I don't think Dan Quinn is going to go anywhere. I don't think Dan Quinn will be fired. Why? Why? Why, oh, why? Why, oh, why do I not think Dan Quinn will be fired as the head coach of the Falcons? Because of what I saw today. I saw no quit. I saw a defense adjust. And this is a good offense. This is a very good offense in Seattle. This is a very good offense with Seattle. Seattle's issue right now is defense. They can't stop anybody. They don't have a consistent pass rush. So I do not think Dan Quinn will be fired. I love to fight what I see. I see steady improvement from young players. But guys like Devondre Campbell, this guy's got to go, man. I just got to say it. Devondre got to go. And I hope we can find a trade partner real soon because he got to go, dog. Devondre Campbell got to go. And that's just the facts. And Arthur Blank has stated yet again, that he does not intend to fire Dan Quinn. Let me repeat this so you guys can hear. I didn't stutter. All right? I didn't stutter when I say this. He does not intend to fire Dan Quinn. Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, all these guys still believe in Dan Quinn. Players have stated that Dan Quinn is doing everything possible to get these guys in the right position. That he's telling these guys and putting together a good game plan. But guys just aren't executing. So who am I to say that these guys are wrong? Who am I to say that Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Ricardo Allen, these guys are lying? You think players will lie about a head coach because they like him? No, these guys want to win Super Bowls. These guys want to win. And firing Dan Quinn at this point in time, let's just be honest. We don't have a ton of cap space next year. In 2020, we don't have a ton of cap space. So if we get rid of a guy, if we start trading and get rid of everyone, guess what? The new head coach is not going to have anything. He's not going to have much money to play with in the cap. That's a lot of dead cap with Devontae Freeman. About $10 million with Devontae Freeman in dead cap. You got Julio Jones, it was damn near impossible. You can't get rid of Julio Jones. You can't get rid of Matt Ryan unless you really want to set your franchise back at least 5 to 10 years. Getting rid of those guys. At least 10 years if you decide to get rid of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones right now. To trade these guys, you're going to set this organization back at the very least, 5 years trying to trade these guys away. So Falcons fans, no, these guys are not going anywhere anytime soon. And this is why I get frustrated with a lot of content creators putting out these articles saying that we need to trade. The Falcons are going to trade Julio. They're going to trade Matt Ryan. They're going to trade Devontae Freeman. They're going to trade Desmond Trufant. Who in the bloody hell is going to take up at the very least, $30 million in dead cap? Falcons, look, that's a death sentence. That's a death sentence, Falcons fans. $30 million in dead cap? No way in hell. There's no way in hell that a team volunteers to taking $30 million in dead cap. You can't sign anyone for $30 million in dead cap. You're going to have to start over. If you're going to take that type of hit, you might as well, like I said, you're setting your team back at least 5 at least 5 years. And there's no guarantee you're going to find another Julio Jones. There's no guarantee that you're going to find another Matt Ryan. It took us 60, 50 years to find a Matt Ryan, a quarterback that we can count on for 10 years. It took us that long to find a Julio. It took us that long to find a Matt Ryan. And we're still looking for a pass rusher. We never developed a pass rusher here in Atlanta. We had to go trade for one in John Abraham. We didn't develop these guys. There's no guarantee that you're going to get a J.J. Watt. There's no guarantee that you're going to draft a Johnny Abraham. These things don't just happen because you want to get rid of everybody. The draft is a crapshoot. You win some and you lose a hell of a lot of the time. So it really angers me to see a lot of these content creators out here selling Falcons fans all these dreams and knowing damn well it's not going to happen. And then we get so upset because we didn't trade Julio Jones, we didn't trade Devontae Freeman, we didn't trade Desmond Trufant. And he's like, man, why do we keep him? We were never going to get rid of him to begin with. This is about the facts and the truth, people. A lot of people want Austin Hooper. The only way the Falcons are going to get rid of Austin Hooper is to guarantee to get anything more than a second round or first round pick. First round pick, yeah, I would trade Austin Hooper. But anything less than a second or a first for me, no. I'm not getting rid of Austin Hooper for that. I'm not getting rid of Austin Hooper for a third round. You got to be out of your freaking mind. And I've seen this from content creators. Like fans on that crazy stuff. Like, and not just fans. These are content creators. Guys who have been in the game much longer than I. These guys are selling dreams to fans. They're writing articles on this. That we need to trade Desmond Trufant. Bro, have you guys looked at the dead cap hit on Desmond Trufant and we decided to trade him? Have you guys took the time out to just hit Google, go at Sports Track? You can see this for yourself. The dead cap hit would cripple this organization if we decided to do that. So absolutely not. We gotta stop selling these fans' dreams, content creators. This is why I get This is why I get so angry, upset with the media, man, and people who have a huge following. Guys like D-Led and other content creators, guys with big time followings, Colin Cowherd, like these guys, you sell these fans all these opinions, and you guys do not come with facts. Oh, we just need to trade everybody. We're just gonna trade everybody in the whole world. It's consequences to this. There's consequences to this thing, man. It's rules to this thing, man. Know what I'm saying? You can't just trade everybody away. This is not even on Madden. There's rules to this, man. There's rules to this game, man. Can't just trade everybody. Like the Browns been tanking for 20 years, and they thought they had a good quarterback. That's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother subject. I ain't gonna say he's a bust, but I told people that Baker Mayfield. I told people about Baker Mayfield. I told people about Baker Mayfield. Don't be so quick to crown him a great player, because when people finally have tape on you, they can set game plans. They did not have a ton of tape on Baker Mayfield in the NFL, so he's going to run through it. But as soon as people find out your weaknesses in the NFL, they're going to exploit it. This is why we're 1-7 right now. People finally, all right, that's my best rock. But finally, the Falcons, people are going after Devondre Campbell. Why? Because they finally have figured out what Devondre Campbell's weak at. They have finally figured out how to attack the Atlanta Falcons defense. All right, that's my best rock. All right. But this is the NFL. This is why you have to mix things up. You cannot continue to do the same things over and over and over again and expect to win. So, yeah, Falcons fans, like I love what I'm seeing from this Falcons team, man. I love what I see for this Falcons team. Even though we lost, man, these guys not giving up. I'm not giving up. I don't give a fuck if we 1-16. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna still be here, make keys to victory. I'm still here, gonna make all the content for everybody, all the Falcons fans, all the real Falcons fans. Look, I'm still gonna be here making content, dog. I'm not giving up. I don't give a damn what we look like. I don't care if Danny Eaton is a starter quarterback next week, and both of the guys out. I don't care if what's a really bad quarterback. What's a really bad quarterback? I don't care if Joey Harrington is the quarterback. I'm still gonna be here making content. I'm still gonna be here making content, dog. I'm not giving up. We saw Julio Jones. These guys are not giving up. I love what I saw today. It's so easy for fans to sit here and cheer and say, yeah, man, I'm a real Falcons fan. Oh, my God, I'm a real Falcons fan. But guess what? You guys gave up. You guys give up. I saw a lot of empty Falcon seats out there in the stadium. You guys said you was trill. Talking about, oh, I'm a real Falcons fan. I spend money to see my Falcons fan. Look, if your dumb ass really spent money on the Atlanta Falcons team and you not going, your ass is a fake ass fan. You only want to be there when it's good. And I don't care who disagrees with. You fake. You fake to me. You fake. How you just gonna be here when everything is all good? You just want to chill when everything is all good. But real fans, guess what? We suffer. The real ones suffer. We stick it out. Yeah, we sit here and bitch and complain and do all this. Oh, he suck, they suck. Oh, we suck right now. That's all cool. But guess what? I'm gonna be right there. I'll be right here, whether it's in the stadium or on my couch, complaining and complaining and complaining. I'm still gonna support this team regardless. That's what real ones do. You know what I'm saying? The real ones suffer, dog. Like I said, I saw a lot of empty seats. All you people paid all this money, complain about, you like this is the dumb thing. This is the crazy thing about all this. You guys complain about how much money the tickets cost. You pay for it and then you don't show up. Dude, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not paying a couple $1,000s to attend a game and I'm not gonna go. Bro, you gotta be out of your mind. I'm going to these games. I don't like I said, I don't care what our record is. I'm going to the game. I paid $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 for these tickets. You best believe I'm gonna be attending those games. That's just what real ones do. Because of the product, blah blah blah. I hope I probably read that wrong. But you don't attend because of the product? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. I do not care whatsoever. I don't care about what you don't want. Look, who cares? If you don't want to watch, don't watch. But don't call yourself a real fan if you just pay tickets when everything's all good. You really just paid to be a cheerleader. And be a cheerleader when it's convenient for you. That ain't real to me. You guys' a definition of what's real is completely opposite of what I consider is real. Real ones don't just quit on the team. Real ones just don't quit on the team. Quit because things are going bad. And Austin, yes, man, Arthur Blank has already stated that he will not make any changes. Matthew Cotton, that's right, man. We bleed with this team. We suffer with this team. So if you hear you only show up when teams are winning, that's just my opinion. You ain't real one, dog. You're a cheerleader. You're a bandwagoner. You're no better than a lot of these Golden State fans, a lot of these LeBron fans. They're not even Cleveland Cavalier fans anymore. Why? Because LeBron left. Bro, stop. How can you look at yourself in the mirror and just say, oh, I'm a real fan. I'm a loyal. I'm a loyal Falcon fan. And then next thing you know, we sitting at 1-7 and you're staying at home after you paid $2,000 for a ticket because you tired of seeing us lose. Guess what? It happens. This happens. This happens to the best of everyone. You think the Patriots have always been a good team? No, the Patriots sucked just like us for years, for decades. The Patriots fans sucked for years. And those Aints, yeah, they suck. They suffered right along, probably longer than us. The Saints have never truly been a winning organization. Just the past 10 years, they've been winning. That's it. But for the most part, the Saints have always been terrible. Winning ain't guaranteed. Winning is not guaranteed. But that's just my thing, man. I just don't understand how people can look at themselves and say, excuse me, I don't see how people can look at themselves, pay $2,000 for tickets, and then you don't show up and then call yourself a real fan. And then when people call you out and say, man, where were you? Where were you? Man, I ain't showing up. I ain't showing up to see us lose. Bro, look, man. If y'all want to watch a show, man, go watch Rudy or something. Go watch, just go watch re, re, a rerun of championship. If you want to see the Falcons win all the time, just go hit YouTube up. Y'all want all these feel good stories, but nobody want to go through the struggle. Everybody want all these feel good stories, but nobody wants to struggle. Nobody wants to struggle. And Master Rock, yeah, Devondre definitely needs to be gone, man. I don't know why people are still hard on Vic Beasley. I thought Vic Beasley had a damn good game. He's not used, and I've been saying this for a long time. Vic Beasley is not solely a pass rusher. We got to stop. He's not a pass rusher. Maybe he's not worth $12 million. I can concede that, but we're finally using him to what he is. Vic Beasley is a pass rusher slash linebacker slash spot. Like he's some of everything. He's a specialty player. That's how we should use him. Chris White was good, man. Oh my God, this dude Brandon S said an impact player for the Falcons in the future. Jake Fromm, man, if you don't get out of here with that mess, if you don't get out of here with that mess, Jake Fromm, stop it. Impact player, man, please. Vic Beasley definitely should replace Devondre Campbell. That's no doubt in my mind that Vic Beasley is our strong side linebacker. And 9 times out of 10, Raymond Robinson, I don't think we'll be in line for Chase Young. I don't think the Falcons will be that bad. I can see us winning at least 5 games. Yeah, we look terrible right now, but I don't think we'll be able to get Chase Young. I think that'll probably be Miami if Miami decides to go um, defensive line instead of quarterback. They need a quarterback bad. Maybe they get Tua. Maybe I'm not sure, but I think Miami should definitely look for a quarterback. So I think Chase Young will probably end up going second or third. Here we go. Hector Torres, Tevin Coleman. Man, look, Tevin Coleman is with the right team right now, but he is not a starting running back, and we were not going to pay him that money. Struggling since 1966. Now we've had some good years. Let's not try to pretend like we've always been sorry. This team has had some good years under Matt Ryan. The only thing that we're missing is a championship. That's it. We've had Deion Sanders. We've had great players. We've had MVP season for Matt Ryan. Have the best receiver in the game, bar none, Julio Jones. We've been blessed. This organization has been blessed. We've been graced with Roddy White. We've been graced with Tony Gonzalez, the greatest tight end of all time, in my opinion. We've had terrific seasons as Atlanta Falcons fans. So let's not pretend like we've always sucked and we've never had good players. We've had good players. We just need a championship. That's all. Schaub looked good. You damn right, King. I love what I saw from Sheffield. That's a great point. I truly believe that Sheffield and Oliver, those guys are going to be good at some point. But next year, I have to see if the Falcons are going to try to restructure Desmond Trufant's contract to see if we can kind of get some of that money back, or just try to move on, because at this point the Falcons just need to just rehaul that defense. And I love Trufant, but I don't think he'll be here for the next. I think he'll be here next year, but the year after that, I definitely don't see Desmond Trufant coming back because of what I've seen from Sheffield. Still have yet to see what Jordan Miller can do. Isaiah Oliver, I like what I saw from Isaiah Oliver as well, man. And emerged players. Yeah, the defense definitely got a couple of stops. We only allowed 3 points in the second half of the game. So again, I said this before, man. Like I truly do not believe that coaching is the issue. At this point in time, the Falcons just have a defense full of dummies. I'm just going to be real. Just got a defense full of dummies. Nobody know what the hell they're doing. Maybe that's a lack of trust. Maybe it's just a lack of IQ. I know it's a lack of IQ with Devondre Campbell because he had no clue what he's doing. But guys that just don't have the experience. Falcons have never truly struggled like this under Dan Quinn, where communication is a major problem. And it's the second year back to back. Coincidentally, Devondre Campbell has been terrible in both the last couple of years. He's just getting worse and worse. Devondre Campbell got to go, man. Just gotta say that. He has to go. Yeah, the defense definitely needs to front, man. I think offense is just getting way too many easy catches. But I like what I saw from Sheffield. Sheffield got a tremendous upside for me. I think he's going to be a damn good corner. Still think Sheffield, Isaiah Oliver. He's learning to get his head around. He's playing much better. He's getting confident in himself. That's all about confidence at corner and secondary. Thought the Falcons defense looked much better with KZ at free safety. I truly believe that KZ is our free safety. But for whatever reason, he just does not want to be a free safety. And maybe that's something that he has to come to grips with, that he is a better free safety than he is corner. Period, point blank. Because I love what I saw from Ricardo Allen. He's playing a little bit of corner. He's playing strong safety. Ricardo Allen looked damn good, too. I love what I saw from Rico. I just love what I saw from the defense today, man. They played damn good in the second half. First half was just a little bit shaky, but those guys played damn good in the second half of the game. And then Quinn, they made good. They made good. They made good. Damn brain fart. But they made the good adjustments in the second half, man. Prince Ward, what's good, man? Keep Dan Quinn so we can get the number one pick. Stop. I don't want the number one pick. Y'all can have that. I don't want to lose out. I want these guys to continue to play hard. I want wins, and I will continue to search for wins. Rose Stacks, and appreciate that, dog. $5 super chat. We need to play all of our young guys. Um, all of the young guys. I love what I saw from Brian Hill. It's not a young guy, but I love what I saw from him. I love what I saw from Caleb McGarry. Again, man, Caleb just continues to improve on the offensive line. Schweitzer, I love what I saw from Schweitzer. Just the offense just looks so much greater today. Um, Russell Gage, he showed what he can do as a slot receiver. He can make some plays. He looked damn good. Calvin really is continuing to grow. I thought he um, needed this time to shine as a starter. I thought having Muhammad Sanu with the team, I thought definitely stunted his growth. He and Russell Gage, I thought it stunted Austin his growth. Having Muhammad Sanu here, it's just time to move on. Let these young guys, get in and make some plays, man. Falcons need this youth movement. They need this youth movement. Period. Point blank. But Grady Jarrett, man, Chris, that's a great point, man. Grady Jarrett is just a baller, man. There's no quit in him. He's just like his pops. He's just like Jesse, man. Jesse Tucker does not quit. Doesn't matter if you're winning, you're losing. Jesse Tucker was still out there giving his all. And that's Grady Jarrett. That dude don't quit. He does not quit, man. I love what he saw today. Dirk Koetter needs to go. Dirk Koetter needs to go if this offense don't doesn't look the same with Matt Ryan. I'm tired of these long developing plays. I'm tired of these long developing plays. All right, with Dirk Koetter, you saw what the offense looked like when we were getting the ball out of our hands. When he's getting the ball out of his hands quick, Matt Sharp looked like he was a damn Hall of Famer today. 400 yards passing. Come on, man, get out of here. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that Matt Sharp would have this good of a game? You play to win the game, okay? You play to win the game. Damn right. Hill got a touchdown. And Rashad, you damn right. It's all about effort. I never want to teach my guys, anybody affiliated with me, to quit. Let's just quit. We're just going to quit. We give up on the season. Hell no. I don't want you anywhere near me if you're a quitter. Get out of here with that. Who are the 49ers playing? Like, come on. Like, who are the 49ers playing? I want to know who the 49ers are playing. Like, seriously. Who are they playing? The Panthers? The 49ers are beating the Panthers. Nah, the Panthers overrated. Yeah, the Panthers are overrated, man. I ain't worried about. Like, they got Kyle Allen, I think his name. Yeah, that dude is young, man. The 49ers definitely have a good defense, but yeah, I'm not. The Panthers are the Panthers. They not going anywhere, dog. Magnolia coaching. Look what Shanahan is doing in San Francisco. No, 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 no. Let's get this straight. Look what John Lynch is doing in San Francisco. Look what John Lynch is doing in San Francisco. He built that defense. The only reason why they're winning right now is not because of the offense. The offense is not that great. Look at the offense. Look at the stats. Yeah, they got 28 points, but that defense is damn good. So let's not give Kyle Shanahan credit for what John Lynch has built on that defensive side of the ball. Like, stop. But they're winning. They're winning, man. It's winning. It's winning. It's winning. All right. What about Matt Bryant? How do you feel about the kicks? Do you think he needs to go? I think his kickers are strange, man. Kickers are strange. Kickers, when they lose confidence, it gets ugly. And I don't think Matt Bryant is old. I don't think it has anything to do with um, his physical ability. I think it's all mental. Because, like I said, we saw this with Giorgio Tavecchio. Giorgio looked damn good last season towards the end of the year. And then once he started missing kicks in the preseason, it just got worse and worse. Kickers are just creatures of habit. You never know when these guys just going to go through one of those rough patches. All right, and I think it's just all confidence. When I saw what I saw from Matt Bryant, he did a lot of twitching. He does a lot of moving before this game. He did a lot. He was moving a lot before he kicked the ball. And that right there, if you see a kicker doing a lot of moving before he kicks the ball, he's nervous. He's nervous as hell. And that's what I saw from Matt Bryant. I think it's all nerves. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful kicker. But right now, it's all mental. It's all mental with kickers. Kickers are just strange as hell, man. And you saw what you saw. You saw the same thing. Different kicker with the Chicago Bears, and the same results. You see what I'm saying? It's just mental. Just some with kickers, just so mental. It's mental. Good defense, lose by another kicker. Just kickers, man. You just never know with kickers. ATL Legal, what's good? Mastermind, yeah, man. Bryant is definitely right now. He had a field goal. I think he hit a field goal towards the end of the game. But yeah, man, it's all mental. It's all about mental. It's all about the mentality with kickers, man. I think he'll be okay. I don't think he need. I mean, he probably will end up retiring, but I don't think it's anything physical. But yeah, Bastrop, LA. We don't need to tank, man. I can't respect any team that loses on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect that. That's just not in my DNA, man. I don't want people to get, when things aren't going right, let's just quit on purpose. Let's lose on purpose so we can get the next great player or have the potential to get the next great player. And if the player don't turn out to be any good, then you tank for no reason, essentially. Like, no, hell no. Matt Ryan, of course, he's the best quarterback, but I think Matt Schaub has a faster release. Well, the plays were being called that way. Matt Ryan actually is a very good quarterback, but Dirk Koetter, for whatever reason, forces him to hold the ball on for 5 seconds when he should just call plays to get the ball out of his hands, especially with a young offensive line. Just get the ball out of his hands. We see that with Tom Brady. Tom Brady is nothing. It's nothing fast or exciting about what Tom Brady does. They just call the game to get the ball out of his hands quick. That's it. And that's what we should be doing with Matt Ryan. What we call these long developing plays for Matt Ryan so we can get the ball deep. And that's why the offense is so up and down because of the play calling. Call plays to get the ball out of Matt Ryan's hands so he can do his thing. Lynch ain't calling plays. Well, Lynch is not calling plays, but Lynch built that defense. And Kyle Shanahan is a running game coordinator. Everything that he calls is to benefit the running game. Okay? So when you look at the offense is nothing great about that San Francisco offense. They run the ball well and they play defense. That's why the 49ers are winning right now. So let's stop giving Kyle Shanahan too much credit over there for for help building a team, which ultimately John Lynch built. He built that team from the ground up. This is all John Lynch. This is John Lynch, baby. All right. This is not Kyle Shanahan's baby. This is John Lynch's baby. He is the GM. He's the person that's running things. Prince Ward, we need to keep Dan Quinn. Yep, I truly believe Dan Quinn will be back. I'm Vaughn. I want Justin Fields in 2021. Man, look, I ain't going there, man. I'm seeing Jake Fromm. I'm seeing Justin Fields. Look, man. No, play calling today, Derek Hughes. I thought play calling was absolutely brilliant. I thought play calling was absolutely brilliant. And it begs, I'm going to say this, like I said earlier. I truly do not believe that Dirk Koetter could have called a game like this today. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to try to do my homework. I may be wrong, but I think that Greg Knapp and Matt Ryan had a lot to do with the play calling today. I'm just going to be real. I'm just going to be honest. This did not look like a game that Dirk Koetter called. This had the makings of an old 2016 Kyle Shanahan offense where the Falcons just used short and intermediate routes and they dominated the game. Devontae Freeman looked damn good today. But this had the makings of that Houston West Coast offense with Gary Kubiak, Kyle Shanahan. This does not look like a Dirk Koetter game. What do you think about the Freeman fumble? The Freeman fumble was complete BS, man. These dudes, I don't know what these refs, but they need glasses. They need some Terminator eyes. They need robot eyes. They need something. I don't know what the hell they see. I don't know what they I don't know what they saw, but that was a fumble. That was not a fumble. That guy, his butt was down and the ball was still in his hands. But that's the refs, man. Refs don't love us, man. The ref does not give us any type of credit. Like Julio Jones, the best receiver in the game, and this guy can't get any calls. Speed for Falcons. Speed Falcons for life. Love your video. Give me a shout out. I appreciate it, man. I truly appreciate it. I'll try to do something. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in to you, boy, man. But yeah, this is what everything is about, dog. I think Quinn is a good coach, but we got to gut the defense this offseason. I don't know about gutting. I think the Falcons have a solid nucleus of players, but they need guys in place. They need veteran players in place who know what they're doing. The Falcons' mistakes are fixable. You can fix this defense. This Falcons defense can be salvaged. But you got to get rid of, we have to get rid of Devondre Campbell. He has to be the first mother plucker to go. Okay? He got to go. I think the Falcons have to get depth at defensive end. They need more defensive tackles who can get after the quarterback because Jack Crawford has been inconsistent. Dejan not still on IR, not IR, but he's still inactive. That says a lot. The Falcons just made mistakes. Dejan not needs to go. Just going to be real, dog. I don't know about their skills. I think it's pretty much the same concepts, but that I saw a lot of. I don't know about their skills. I totally disagree, dog. If you saw the same offense, that's just you. I did not see the same offense. I saw a completely different. They made a conservative effort to get the ball out of his hands quick. I don't know about all that, dog. Keep Grady, Tack gone, Vic gone, Campbell gone, True Front might leave, like, look, man, you want to gut the whole damn defense, though. You want to gut the whole defense. This man want to trade everybody on defense. That's what I'm talking about. People don't believe in dead cap. No, bro, we can't just get rid of everybody, man. This man want to trade everybody. He want to trade Tack. He want to get rid of Tack. He want to get Vic. He want to get rid of Campbell, True Front. Man, who the hell is gonna be left, Bob? But skills, I believe you. I believe you, man. There's no reason that Crawford should see more snaps over Sanat. Like at this point, I just think Dan Quinn wants pass rush, and to be honest, I don't think Sanat has any of that, and nor should he see snaps. I don't think he should see snaps over. I don't know, man. That's a touchy subject for me. Crawford or Sanat. I just don't think Sanat is any good, man. I think it was just a reach pick. Just don't think Sanat is any good, man. If he was any good, he would see snaps. But this dude is 8th game. It's the 8th game, and we're still talking about what the Falcons are going to do with Sanat, and he has yet to see the field. I just don't think he's any good, man. I don't think he fits anything what the Falcons need currently, and he just needs to be gone. You know what I'm saying? Derek Brown might be a good pick. I like what I've seen from Derek Brown, but everybody's on this Chase Young bandwagon. But I'm like Chase Young reminds me too much of Ed Oliver. I don't want any parts of that, man. He reminds me too much of Ed Oliver right now. I got to look at more tape, but I think he just looks too much like Ed Oliver. So it is what it is, dog. Ed is doing okay. He's not balling, okay? His numbers are pretty much almost exactly like Vic Beasley. I wouldn't necessarily say Ed Oliver is balling, but he's doing okay. He's doing okay. Um, Explain dead cap to people. I'll do that in the video, man. That's going into the cap issue is difficult. I'll just say this in short with dead cap. Um, when you sign when you sign anyone, when you sign a Julio Jones, you sign Devontae Freeman, Matt Ryan to these guaranteed contracts. These guaranteed the money counts against the cap. It counts against the cap. That means they're solid. They will not go anywhere. So if you decide to cut a guy you signed for $60 million guaranteed money in the first 3 years, and you cut him before those 3 years are up, then that rolls over to dead cap. That cap money, that cap hit, $20 million a year. Let's say for instance with Julio Jones, the first 3 years, 20 million, 20 million, 10, 20 million, and he doesn't get to the fourth year, you cut him before that, you lose all of that money, man. All right, you lose all that freaking money. You got to pay that man, and that goes against the cap. So if Julio Jones is not on the team after that third year, guess what? That dead cap hit is going to be, um, it's going to be for that year and potentially the year after that. It's it, it it's a look. It's a lot to get in, but I'll definitely make a video on that to kind of help you guys understand, because a lot of people don't understand the dead cap hit. But that's guaranteed money that you're giving a player, and if you decide to get rid of a player before that deal runs out, you still got to get that player that money, and it counts against the cap regardless if he's here or not. So if we decide to give the like we gave Desmond Trufant a $60 million contract, and the guaranteed money for the first 4 years, the first 4 years of that contract is what, 15 to 20 million dollars. Yeah, man, we still got to give that man that contract until the out in his contract is up, and Desmond Trufant's his out in his contract isn't until 2021. That's when the Falcons design an out of his contract. So it's real tricky, but like I said, I can make a video on that dead cap. A lot of Falcons just don't understand it. You can't just get rid of guys and void contracts. Contracts are pretty much instant stone, man. Do you think Falcons should use Danny Eatland as a Tyson, whatever his name, Tyson Hill? Um, I don't think so. It depends on if it's a running down. If you need to pick up a run, like we did with Muhammad Sanu, you bring him in for like the Wildcat. You need to pick up a run here and there. Yeah, I think you would do that, but to have him in the game and just to play him as a quarterback, nah, you have to have a good defense in order to get away with something like that. And the Falcons don't have a good defense. It's pretty much like the offense in Baltimore with Lamar Jackson. They have a damn good defense, so they can kind of get away with some things. They can take some chances on quarterback, developing Lamar Jackson slowly as a quarterback. You don't be as aggressive, but the only way that you would bring in a Danny Eaton to pretty much be a running quarterback, he's not a starting quarterback. All right, he can run, but the Falcons' defense is not that good enough to take the chance on him. All right, so um, I think that'll be it, man. I appreciate everybody for joining this live. I'm gonna go try to look out, watch some other games. But your boy, man, Mike is out, man. I appreciate everybody for continuing to support your boy. Um, but yeah, man, good game for the Atlanta Falcons. They did not quit. I love what I saw from this team. But yeah, man, your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace. You was not ignored, Beast Killer. Jesus Christ, man. Do you think Gray should take his place as dual linebacker? Um, I do not think he will. He should. At this point, let's just say this: Devondre Campbell just need to go, dog. All right, Devondre Campbell just need to go. So if Grace needs to be the linebacker, I'm all supporting that. Hell yeah. All right. Hell yeah, bro. Kevin Sexton, I appreciate it, dog. I truly appreciate it. It's Fox for Life. Your boy Matt Mike. I'm going to continue to make content, whether we winning or losing. I'm here and I'm here to stay. But I'm gone, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. But yeah, man, I'm gone, man. Peace.